Hey there. Before your day really kicks off, before all the noise and the busyness rushes in, let's just take a second together. Let's breathe and think about the incredible promise that's waiting for us in a brand new morning. So, I want to ask you something. It's super simple, but when you really stop and think about it, it's actually pretty deep. If you woke up this morning, what does that actually mean? Well, the answer is it's filled with so much hope. It means God is not finished with you yet. It means there's still a plan, there's still a purpose. Your story, it is still being written. And this isn't some far-off abstract idea. It's real. Just check in with yourself for a second. You're breathing, right? Your heart is beating. Those simple physical things, they're literally proof that you've been given today for a reason. Okay, so that brings us to the next logical question, right? What exactly is this promise of a new morning? Well, it's all about discovering a mercy that gets a fresh start every single day. This passage right here from Lamentations, this is really the core of everything we're talking about. I want you to really let this sink in. They are new every morning. Wow. Think about that. This isn't a one-time deal. It's not a weekly special. It is a gift you get every single day. So what does that mean for you and me? It means that whatever happened yesterday, all the mistakes, the struggles, the disappointments, none of that has to define today. Every single time the sun comes up, it's like a clean slate. It's a brand new portion of grace and compassion just waiting for you. This idea of mercy that's new every day, it kind of goes against our natural tendency, doesn't it? We love to carry around the weight of the past. So this is really an invitation to just let go of yesterday and grab onto the grace that's here for us right now, today. It's such a simple thing to say, but man, it is powerful. Maybe you went to bed last night just feeling exhausted or worried or completely let down. Well, here's the reminder you need. Today is not yesterday. It's a whole new chapter, a blank page just waiting for you. Let's think about those heavy things we drag around from yesterday. For every single one of those burdens, today has an answer, a promise. So you made a mistake yesterday? Today, there's fresh grace for that. You were in pain? Today, there's new mercy. You were disappointed? Guess what? Today, you get another chance. And look, this isn't just some nice theory. People actually live this out. I want to tell you a quick story about a man who just felt like a total failure. Every single morning he woke up feeling this cloud hanging over him. Everything he'd planned had fallen apart, and it felt like his prayers weren't going anywhere. Then, one morning, he was just done, totally worn out, and he prayed this incredibly simple, honest prayer. Nothing fancy, no big words, just a raw cry for help, basically asking, is there still any purpose for me? And on that day, something started to change. It wasn't like lightning struck, it was small things, a kind word from someone, a smile he wasn't expecting, a tiny opportunity. And that's when it hit him, this huge realization. God wasn't late. He wasn't ignoring him. He was actually preparing him, working behind the scenes for what was coming. And that's the key, isn't it? Sometimes the change has to start inside of us first. Okay, so if we're supposed to leave yesterday behind, what about today? What about the worries we're facing right now? Well, that's what we're going to get into next, how to find the strength to face them. And let's be honest, these worries are legit, aren't they? They're the real practical things that can just feel so overwhelming sometimes. Thinking about your job, the bills, your family, your future. Man, that is a heavy, heavy load to carry all by yourself. But here's the thing, there's a direct answer to all that worry. It's an open invitation from Jesus. And notice, it's not a command to just stop worrying. It's an invitation to come and bring your worries with you. The promise isn't that they'll all magically disappear, but that if you come, you'll find rest, real rest for your soul. And just think about what you need to do to qualify for this invitation. Spoiler alert, nothing. There are no conditions. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to put on a brave face. You're invited to come just as you are. Tired, confused, weighed down. It's an invitation of pure, unconditional grace. So if you're listening to this right now and you're feeling that weight, this message is for you. This is for you, right now. Please, don't give up. Don't lose hope. Your story isn't over. God is still working in your life. All right, let's bring all of this home now with a final thought. We're going to turn these ideas into a simple prayer and then find one powerful truth you can hold on to all day long.
I'd like to invite you to just make this prayer your own. You can just say it silently in your heart. Let's just start with gratitude, being thankful for the simple gift of today, for another chance.
Okay, now, bring to mind those worries we were talking about. This right here, this is the moment to let them go. It's about consciously handing over those burdens, your plans, all that stuff you can't control about the future, and just placing it into much better hands. And in exchange, just ask for peace. And we'll just finish by asking for two things: guidance for our steps and help to trust. It's really just a way of saying, I don't have it all figured out, but I know you do. Amen. So, if you forget everything else we talked about today, please just hold on to this one last thing, this one essential truth. Let this be the thought that kind of anchors you for the rest of the day. That's it. Simple as that. That's the promise. Through all the good stuff and all the hard stuff, when you feel sure and when you're totally confused, you are not by yourself. There's a presence with you, a strength holding you up, and a love that will never, ever fail. You never walk alone.